Hello, this is George Senda, the real and the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheese YouTube commentators, imposters, or weathermen who give the wrong information like they did last weekend. Went out and feed the cats, and I came back and I couldn't stop sneezing. It is cold. Spotty showers in the morning, and the storm will move into the Sierra, and the Sierra will get 1 to 2 inches of snow. But the ground is so dry, I don't know if it's going to do much good, but it's welcome, although it got dark at 7 o'clock. So anyway, got a card here. Contra Costa Transportation Authority. That may be County Connection. You fill out this form online and you may win a $250 Visa gift card. Ordered cat food for the cats. Put away half a bin of laundry over there. Had to pick off 8,932,312 tons of lint. Patty's dryer has blue lint. Blue lint! I saw you walking alone, then you flew across my room. I couldn't get rid of you. Anyway, so spent my throwing it into a trash can. Driving me crazy, but I got all the nice flannel blankets except 2. They're on my bedding. And now I have to put the sheets away, and I put towels away and washcloths away in the bathroom. So got about half the bin done. 1 bin. There are 3 bins of clothes. And then when I get empty the 1 bin, then the dirty clothes will go in there and have to be washed. So, and ordered Friskies and some fancy feast for my cat. There's a little girl by the door. She is washing. And Fuzzy's been spending her time in the bedroom. In the back room. Turn off the fans because it's now too cold to have the fans on. And I will start cleaning the shelves for a while. I haven't done anything. Going out with Patty in her van with no air conditioning. And then I come home and it's just was exhausted and passed out. Didn't wake up till 3 a.m. So didn't get anything done, and I really need to get stuff done in here. But so that's what's going on. Patty and Kathy will be here tomorrow. Patty will bring me the step stool and bring me the airbed so I can return it to Amazon. And there's not much, and we go get food. And they don't know it yet. I'm going to tell this place I'm paying a loan that you're going to, I'll give you X dollars a month instead of what you want, because I keep running out of money because I'm paying all these payments out and it's killing me. The coin dealer wants money on the first of the month. They called me today. I don't know why. I was sleeping, so or the phone was off. I stopped at Best Buy, and they told me I would have had to bring the pressure cooker back that died, and that's not what they told me over the phone when I called Geek Squad. So I'm not happy with Geek Squad. It's about $60. They said, we have to return the... I said, but it doesn't work. You have to return the pressure cooker, then we give you a new pressure cooker. So I'm not $60. I'm not happy about that. Remind me not to buy anything like in the way of cooking from Best Buy again. And... trying to think what else we did. I don't know. They'll give me a credit of about $120, and then I can apply it to getting myself a bed frame. I saw this commercial for something owned by Amazon. It seems Amazon has their fingers and everything like Google, but I don't remember the name of it. It was for a bed frame to put the bedding on top, and I really would love to have a bed frame so I don't keep pushing my legs off the floor on my knees. So, one day the lids wouldn't go on anymore, and so I threw the whole thing out, not knowing I was supposed to keep it. Wouldn't work. And I did that with a previous thing that died one day after the warranty was over. I paid a 2-year Geek Squad thing, and I'm not happy with Best Buy. We can't do anything without the pressure cooker. That's stupid. Who brings back a dead pressure cooker? Your toaster dies, you throw it out. You don't return it to the store after it's expired. I've never had that happen with anything. You tell them it's still under warranty, they send you a new one. But in the way of cooking ever from Best Buy again, I'm not happy. I bought disk drives from them, they work fine. And I did find one thing, they have my printer cartridges cheap for my Canon. On the 1st, I will go over there and pay the interest on the coin loan and then get the color and black and white cartridge. Then I can call Canon, connect my printer to my computer, and be able to print on my own. Won't have to pay to have things printed. Computer, be quiet. Still haven't had time to call Amazon cameras. So I really wanted the pressure cooker when I'm done in the crock pot, or just leave it in the pressure cooker for 4 or 5 hours, and then the food would stay fresh. I just threw out a whole bunch of food in the bottom of the icebox that died, and you didn't want to see it. Potatoes died. I forgot to eat them. I was so busy cleaning this place, so anyway, that's what's going on. So I'm not going to spend too much time in there tonight. I'm tired, but I want to go back and at least I got to crawl around the floor, clear the time, sleeping in the far bottom shelf where the Star Trek and Star Wars books are. She loves to sleep on bookshelves. And ever got fed tonight, tiny one. Orangey got pouch of salmon. He got one of these. He was very happy. Didn't see Gray. Tiny one got food, and they've torn away the dirt on both sides of the stairs where I feed Tiny one. They're going to plant faba beans. Why, I don't know. But I don't even know what a faba bean is, but the guy who loves Tiny one, he eats faba beans out of a bag. And I'm like, what the hell are faba beans? Why would you eat them? So at the Safeway, we saw cherry tomatoes in pots, and I was surprised they still had those at this late date. I mean, I grew cherry tomatoes when I lived in Oakland on the 3rd floor in my bedroom. They got 7 feet high. I had cherry tomatoes all spring and summer, but it was 90 degrees in that apartment in the summertime and faced the sun. Hello, little girl. Hello, my sweet. And now, here is little girl. Little girl. Here's my girl. Little girl, yes. Pretty little girl. Yes, little girl. Pretty little girl. Pretty little girl. My girl. Yeah, little sweet girl. Don't like walnuts because my mother, when I grew up, she'd have this big bowl on our coffee table in the living room in Washington, D.C., and she had almonds, she had, God, what were they? Walnuts, something with a B, I can't remember what it was. It was round, it looked like a conga drum, or it looked like a bongo. Brazil nuts, she had, I hate walnuts. I don't like how they taste. And she'd have fruit. And then when she got older, she'd have fruit, but she'd forget about the fruit and give it to me, and it would be bad. I had to throw it out. All right, little girl. That's my little girl. That's sapling. Well, I never heard of mini walnut tree, but then, you know. Now, I do get walnuts in the winter. I will get them for the squirrels and crack them open and leave them for the squirrels in the park and down here on the by the trees. There's a couple of little squirrels that run around. So, but anyway, I got home yesterday. I don't like cashews. Look, I only like one now because I have no upper teeth. I like almonds. Chocolate covered almonds. I don't like, I used to like pistachio nuts, but you have to crack the shell. They may have ones that, I used to like sunflower seeds, so. No, I'm not going to do it very long. I'm still very, very tired. Every time I go out in the heat, it's cold for the next 3 days, so it won't be heat. But Patty has no air conditioning, and it was 72 degrees, but it was super hot on Wednesday. I went to use the restroom, and I opened the door, and I could feel the waves of heat coming into the van, so. Yeah, well, I used to like peanuts. I can't chew peanuts either, so I'm very frustrated, but, you know. No, I was tired because I took a shower, had something to eat, and passed out, and that was about, it took us 3 hours to take all the clothes out of the, and then I had to sit there and pick lint off the clothes, and then fold them up. That took me 3 hours. And today now I'm taking them out of the bin, checking them for lint, removing the lint. And these are big pieces of lint. They're not these little limpy things. And throw the lint in the trash can. She had clots of lint like that. And there's still cat hair on them or dog hairs. There's pet hair on my clothes. So I'm not having her do laundry again. I'm very glad she did it, but I don't have a lint brush. So I took all the flannel sheets, put them in the drawer, took the towels and washcloths, and there was only one big towel. There's these tea towels that I use when you wash your hands. So, yeah, I get pet hair in my mouth. I wake up and there's cat burger. I opened a can of pineapple last night. It was very disturbing. There was 5 little specks of dirt in the pineapple in it. Ew. It was Safeway pineapple. So, but if you have a pet, sure too. So anyway, there's a bunch of bedding that has to be washed. And when things track all over the floor like dry cat food and dirt track from the outside and sand, and so when I have sometime next month, I'll take everything to the laundromat with Patty's help. So took the cans and bottles in. It was ridiculous. I got $8. Yeah. Fuzzy, my bedding, I have to shake it out, take it outside, put it in the shopping cart, shake it out, back in the floor, because Fuzzy brings cat litter in my bed. Go up your butt, you know, it's just so much fun. So, but I can't get mad at her. She's the baby. Yeah, he did. The evil one. He didn't come back, I don't think. I don't remember. So anyway, I got to fill out the paperwork Monday and take it into the courthouse against County Connection, King Louis. This is salmon. And I got a rain check for 6 packs of small salmon for $1.25. But they were out of the salmon, so when I go back to that Safeway, I'll get 6 small packages of salmon. This is just a super huge package. And the other night, he got a whole can of Starkiss salmon. So I didn't do any cleaning today. I'm just because he's a jerk. He's the A word. He's a jagoff. And you got to realize, he has a YouTube channel. All he does is talk about me. Same with the loser. If it weren't for me, they wouldn't have a YouTube channel because they're not creative enough talking about whatever they want to talk about because they're stupid people. $1.25? He has come here to my building and filmed my building. I drove all the way from Reno to film my building. He's an idiot. So I'm very sleepy. My problem is I slept last this morning and then I could not get back to sleep. That's when I started going. They did, but I can file a claim in small claims court for $7,500 for punitive damages. If the judge gives, they admitted they were at fault. The judge gives punitive damages, I'll get three times the amount. They'll give me enough to get my electric scooter that I want and the Prius. And maybe another pair of the ones I've got. So.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Computer, be quiet. And maybe Alexa will shut the hell up. Yeah, it's 70.
The internet isn't real.
Shut up. You unplug it. I'm sick of that thing talking all the time. I ever met somebody at Amazon in person and said, have a way to shut this down. Have it only be talked when you want to talk to it. It's $7,400, but I sued Grand Auto years ago before they got taken over by O'Reilly, and I got my $800 back for a brake job they did incorrectly, and then the judge didn't like their attitude, gave me 3 times damages. So no, it's Alexa Dot. It's this thing with a clock, but because I changed internet providers. I tried with one of their Asian agents, and I couldn't understand him, and he kept giving me the wrong information. I hate when they hire foreigners who don't know the English language. That's not a racist comment, and they're also, a lot of them are stupid. I haven't had time to call them. Also, the cameras need to be reset. So, that was years ago in Oakland. I paid the rent. I bought food. I bought cat food. I had to go and get my brakes fixed on my Datsun. I had a little Datsun, and then eventually it died. So no, you can do it for pain and suffering. I went to the doctor, so it's not covered by. It doesn't matter if it's covered by insurance. They admitted they were at fault, and the doctor. That's all I need. And I can bring Kathy into court. Mr. Senda was injured in this fall. You know. The videos show me flying through the air and landing on the handicap seat, face down, screaming. They already admitted that. But the policy, anybody gets injured on county connection, they will not pay any claims. They force you to take them to court. Well, I can't sue the bus driver. I would have to go after county connection, probably sue the head of county connection, and definitely mention the person in the claims department. They have to keep it though, but I only have a few days to file. There's a 6-month limit after they deny the claim. I have to find the paperwork. Just cleaning and stuff, my brain is just, I can't think. I was so hot the other day, my head hurt, and it hadn't stopped hurting. I don't know what happened there. So, but they watched the video. Oh yeah, we see the bus driver, everything. There's 12 cameras in the bus. We saw you slam the brakes. But I went through months. I went through 3 months of screaming pain, and the doctor said, "You're not injured, but you're injured, but you're not in. There's nothing broken, but you're." So, and that's the problem. Same with the airbed when it threw me. The doctor said you have a sprain in your right ankle, your calf, your knee, and hip. And that took months to heal. It's still hurting from time to time. And it's discolored in both ankles. I landed so hard, I have permanent discoloration in my ankles. So, school buses, used to not have seatbelts too. Some do now. I don't know if it's a requirement. I haven't been following that, but I got injured in a school bus. A guy slammed on the brakes and I went flying. And had the glove compartment of the edge of the glove compartment went into my head. So, well, they don't have a seatbelt on County Connection. So, you know, you don't know what you're talking about, Haley. It may not be a requirement for transit buses to have a seatbelt. Have them, the best of my recollection. I took Greyhound for years. So we're not in an airplane here. We're not in a car. Cars are required to have. I cannot look it up. Hold on a minute. Yes, I can. Just a minute. Hold on. I don't think public transit buses, unless they're vans, the handicap vans have seatbelts. And they're a pain in the ass to use. State of California, all drivers and passengers in commercial buses to wear a seatbelt. But the problem is there's no seatbelts on County Connection buses. Oh, here's the thing. Commercial buses. Commercial buses, because they're owned by the county. Commercial buses would be like Amtrak buses. And it says here only school buses are required to have so buses that provide service equipped with lap and shoulder seatbelts. This rule does not apply to school buses or city buses, so there's no seatbelts. It's just whatever I feel like talking about. Well, you can't sue them for something that isn't a requirement. I can sue them for the driver's negligence. He slammed on the brakes. He's required under their rules to come over and say, "Are you all right? Do you need medical help? Take my name and address. If necessary, call an ambulance, call the police." He did none of that. And I'm lying there for 4 blocks screaming at the top of my lungs. Nothing. I have pork chops I'll cook later. I'm not hungry right now. I drank 2 pouches of cocoa when I came back. I was so cold. And I kept sneezing for about 10 minutes. I couldn't even talk to Kathy. I kept sneezing and then blowing my nose. The cold made me sneeze. So, no, I don't think so. The most I'd probably get, look, if I get to 7,500, you can do in small claims court. So I would get about 22 grand. That's enough to buy the Prius, buy my electric scooter with the air headlights and taillights, and probably buy another Mac. And buy cat food and cat litter. I ordered cat food for the outdoor kitties today, and I ordered cat food for my kitties. I finally got them their favorite, tuna with cheese. So that's coming. And I have to go out and buy a bag of dry food for my kitties. So, but I don't know. I haven't looked up small claims court. What the most you can live damages in California. Other states have different rules, and everything in California is weird. People think you get $10,000. Somebody was saying in chat a while back, $10,000. I said, you're full of crap. Now the judge $7,500. Corporations and limited liability companies are limited, but you can ask for punitive damages. So, and that's what I'm going to do. Because they admitted that their driver violated their laws. They admitted to me on the phone that he did it. They said it's on the video. All I have to do is file the paperwork. All right, I'm looking up punitive damages. The judge may award punitive damages if the defendant's conduct is egregious in nature. It's uncommon generally to damages. I got it once, and I will ask for it. So, because they violated their own the driver violated their own, and they refused to award the claim to me. So you can sue it for emotional distress. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. Defendant is intentionally, with reckless disregard, inflicted emotional distress on a claimant through outrageous contact. Defendant acted in an outrageous manner. Defendant acted with restless disregard of the fact the conduct would cause plaintiff emotional distress. His conduct substantial factor and negligence. So this is why stress. The attorneys I've talked to don't want to handle it because they aren't going to make a lot of money on it. This is a sad thing about somebody can be in the right, but no one wants to do it. Okay, I have a year apparently to file the claim, so no, they won't fight me bad. They admitted to me that they watched the video. Their driver was clearly at fault. It's on the video. They have to, under law, keep the video. So all I have to do is say, Your Honor, I want to subpoena this video to show the court the video where I'm 1 minute sitting on the seat and next minute I'm flying through the air like Superman. But I'm flying face down. And then Kathy will come in, Patty will come in, they'll testify to my screaming and being in pain. And they do it as a, look, you're not listening. They do it as a matter of course for every claim. I have a friend down the street who's an attorney. He had a client who fell on the bus. To sue them. He got it back when he won, but he said it's too much hassle to sue County Connection. It took him 3 years to win the case because they won't pay anything out. And their claim, I filed the emotional distress. I was injured. I was screaming in pain. I couldn't walk for months. They send it to their insurance company, and the insurance company sends me a letter. County Connection has denied the claim. Asked for $25,000. No, I got up off the seat myself once he stopped the bus. He was driving like a bat out of hell for 4 blocks. And I would like that. No, I was told that by my attorney friend. That's what I should ask for. I went and consulted him. You want to contact me. I do not give out my phone number for security reasons. Whoops, I forgot the each. Thank you. But I do know what I'm talking about. I've been through this before. No, my attorney told me to ask for 25 grand. That's what I asked for. Now he said they fought for 3 years not to give out any money. He finally won. He got a settlement, but they flat out refused to pay. Injury claims that people file, and it takes forever for them to pay it. They don't want to pay it out. They're a public agency. And I do know something about the law. My mother got me fired my job across the street, and I quit going to law school. I was so disgusted. And I went to law school for a year and a half. So I'm not totally, ignorant of the law. Yeah, right. No, I won't be rich. I'm going to remove that comment as being stupid. If I were allowed to invest crypto in stocks, I'm firmly convinced with my limited income, even I could be out of here in a year. No security income. You're not allowed to own stock. You're not allowed to have crypto. And then if you have income, they cut your disability check. So, little girl, what are you waiting for? Yes, I know I have to feed you. Oh yeah, I'm removing. Don't call me Tony. I'm removing the comment. You know better than that. Don't say. So if I had in Coinbase and I had to sell it. You're not allowed to own stock if you're on SSI. That's the problem. I started with Coinbase just as an experiment. They gave me a lot of crypto for watching videos, and I had to sell it to pay bills because when I fell with the Intex airbed, I forgot credit cards and bills because I was in so much pain. All I could do was lie there and scream a lot. So there's still a very tiny amount in there. But compared to what I had, and got the stimulus happen. And I was making a small amount of money. But you make anything over $25, you have to report it, and then well, my first name is Anthony, but I hate being called Tony. And I don't like being called Anthony. Everybody, my mother called me George. The only one that calls me Tony is my sister. And I've been called George since I was 14, so don't call me Tony. I wish my head was something. What the hell happened to my head? Got this pain on my head earlier, Wednesday, and it still hurts. So, they ask me every year in the reconsideration, do I own land, mortgages, and other things? I have too many toys. Well, right now, my current favorite is the cat that dances. Where are you, cat that dances? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Another freaking troll. I was on Twitch watching it, but I have no idea how to live video on Twitch. So, and besides, I have a problem with my phone. It keeps running out of power. I talked to Best Buy, the Mac guy there, and he said you have to go in and then if it is the battery, I'm going to have to buy a new battery and then take it to a phone store. I know how to do it, but with my vision, I would probably break the connector. So, the trolls always ask me to call Kathy. They want to hear Kathy. And I don't feel like calling Kathy right now. I called her earlier, but I was sneezing to death. I watched one very strange conservative video person on Twitch that went on and on and on, and I finally stopped watching. So that was before the pandemic. I get headaches here, and it happened for a couple of years. It's not the concussion. When I got the concussion, it was here. It was rotating all around my head. I broke my nose open. I didn't break my nose, but this BS that I beat women, I hurt cats is ridiculous. I love kitty cats. Well, I only know one guy. He was some American patriot or something like that. Cameo. I know nothing about Cameo. So, I know Twitch, there's gaming on Twitch. So, but, oh. See, I knew this was a troll. Hold on, god damn it. Bye, troll. Anytime they say you're new here, I'm always suspicious. This is why I hate doing live videos. They come in here, they disrupt the chat. Okay, folks, that's the sort of thing that annoys me. I do have to start cleaning the bedroom. So this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Don't get me started. That's his stinking channel on YouTube. All right, that's it for tonight. Bye-bye.